The archivists of Velmora were the galaxy's premier xenoanthropologists. For 10,000 years, they'd studied every spacefaring species, cataloging cultures, traditions, and evolutionary paths. When humanity joined the galactic community, Chief Archivist Thelvok volunteered personally to lead the study. Humans were fascinating, clever, adaptable, surprisingly peaceful in their diplomatic dealings. "I want complete cultural records," he told his team. "Everything. Art, music, literature, and especially military history. Understanding a species' approach to conflict reveals their true nature." His assistant, Ralesh, accessed Earth's databases. The humans have been quite cooperative. They've uploaded their entire historical archive. It's extensive. Excellent. Begin with their military records. Most species have a few hundred years of notable conflicts. Ralesh's expression flickered with confusion. "Sir, the military history alone spans over 5,000 years of documented warfare. 5,000 years of records. Impressive documentation." "No, sir. 5,000 years of continuous warfare." Thelvok laughed. "Impossible. No species fights for 5 millennia. They either destroy themselves or evolve past violence." "Sir, you need to see this." The first file Ralesh opened was labeled Major Conflicts, Abridged List. It contained over 10,000 entries. Thelvok stared. "This must include minor skirmishes, territorial disputes." "Sir, these are only conflicts with over 10,000 casualties. The complete database lists over 14,000 distinct wars." The blood drained from Thelvok's face. 14,000. And that's just recorded history. Archaeological evidence suggests organized warfare dating back 12,000 years. Thelvok said, "Show me their largest conflict." Ralesh pulled up files labeled World War II. The numbers made no sense. 70 million dead. Entire continents engulfed in combat. Industrial economies converted entirely to weapons production. Cities reduced to rubble. And the weapon that ended it. "They split the atom," Thelvok whispered. "They weaponized nuclear fission. On their own planet. Against themselves. Twice," Ralesh added quietly. "They used it twice. And that wasn't even their last war. They fought for another 80 years after discovering atomic weapons." The research team worked through the night, increasingly horrified. The Romans, professional soldiers who conquered for centuries. The Mongols, swept across continents, adapting every military innovation they encountered. The Crusades, 200 years of religious warfare. The 30 Years' War killed a third of Central Europe's population. The World Wars, industrialized slaughter on a global scale. Vietnam, Korea, the Middle East conflicts, countless others. They never stopped, Ralesh said, voice shaking. In 5,000 years of recorded history, there has never been a single decade without significant human conflict somewhere on their planet. Thelvok studied the tactical analyses. The innovations horrified him most. Humans didn't just fight, they perfected warfare. Greek phalanxes, Roman legion tactics, Mongolian cavalry maneuvers, Napoleonic artillery doctrine, blitzkrieg, nuclear deterrence, guerrilla warfare, cyber warfare. Every century brought new ways to kill more efficiently. "Look at this," Ralesh pointed to a file. "They have an entire academic field dedicated to studying warfare. Military academies thousands of years old. They teach children their military history as cultural heritage." The final report took 3 months to compile. When Thelvok presented it to the Galactic Council, the chamber fell silent. To summarize, he began, voice hollow. Humans evolved on a death world where nearly everything could kill them. They survived by becoming better predators than anything else on their planet. Then they turned that instinct on each other for 12,000 years. He displayed a timeline. Red marked periods of human warfare. There was no white space. They have fought continuously in every generation across every continent for reasons ranging from resources to religion to ideology to pride. They've never known true galactic peace because they've never known planetary peace. A council member spoke up. But they seem so reasonable now. They negotiate. They compromise. Yes, Felvok agreed. Because they've learned something we haven't had to. They know the true cost of warfare in ways we can't comprehend. They've burned their own cities, starved their own population,